Alright, so I'm literally just driving now. I'm getting in my car and leaving because I was supposed to actually leave 20 minutes ago, I'd say. Probably a low estimate there. Probably more like a... Okay, actually, it was more like 45, 50 minutes ago that I needed to leave. So I don't actually know when this is going to get uploaded because I'm going to be, driving for the next hour and a half. But at the same time, I feel like I cannot be silent on this day, as we have on our hands one of the most egregious failures in probably NASCAR broadcasting history. I mean, the only way that this could possibly get worse, and I'm pretty sure there is an example that I just can't think of right now, but that would be cutting away on the final restart of a cup race. But you're cutting away. And I get it. I've worked in places. I've worked with broadcasters. I've done this. I want to do this with my life. There's a man at the park with a big old beard looking like Gandalf. Santa Claus. He's just standing in front of the park by himself. That is terrifying. I sure hope there are no children within a 50-mile radius of that park. But anyway, how do you justify that? You see, it wouldn't even be that bad if was it this year or last year or both years? Because I distinctly remember this exact same thing happening at Canadian Tire last year. I know for sure. Maybe this year. I think this year was boring, so if it happened, it didn't matter. But even if it still happened, you can't fucking do that, dude. You can't do that. You cannot do this. Fox has been broadcasting these races for how fucking long now? And for this to happen on the final restart of the race, literally as the pace truck is pulling off the track, and they lose the feed for exactly 2 laps. Exactly 2 laps. I was getting ready to be mad at NASCAR themselves for not red flagging it when Cobb's axle broke off and spilt grease, I guess, or something. That's the only explanation that I have for them to have a 15-lap long caution when they're just winding these laps down. Just, okay, let's just doop-a-doop-a-doo around the track a little bit more. Oh, yeah. Not red flag the race, not just because it's not like we need more green flag laps. It's not like races that end under green are far more entertaining than races that don't end under green. I mean, isn't that the reason that the green, white checkered exists to begin with, okay? That's the reason that this shit was made. And yet we're out here just winding down the laps. Who needs laps? Who needs laps? If it just finishes under green, let it be 1 fucking lap, and they're not even up to full speed yet. And I can't yell. I can't yell because I'm going out of town to be an announcer like I have been all summer, except it's October now. There's barely any water in this fucking bottle. So I need to take care of my voice, and I'm going to be doing a bad job of it if I have to make a rant video. But the point is, how, dude? How do you excuse that? How do you excuse that? You can't excuse that. That's one of the most pathetic, disgraceful, disrespectful to NASCAR. Not only did they completely miss the finish, not only that, not only did they miss the finish of the race, not even the context of the race, any race that is going to be a green, white checkered, even if it's a shitty track and you know that the finish will not change regardless of how many restarts there are. Even still, if it's the final restart of the race, you gotta fucking see that shit. You can't fucking do this. So completely ignore the context of Chastain trying to lock himself into Homestead versus Todd Gilliland trying to justify his existence. Completely ignore that. Just the fact that it was a green, white checkered finish to a race that already had all sorts of chaos and confusion on the other restarts, and you're going to completely miss that. But not only that, you are also going to hard cut to college fucking football of all things. The only thing that would have made it worse if it was college basketball. Fuck me. I'd take lacrosse over that shit. Like, fuck off. College football is shit, and I know I'm gonna lose subscribers for saying that. I know I'm gonna get a bunch of dislikes for saying that, but I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. There's usually one game per week that's actually entertaining. Everything else is a squash match, 73-2. You know, somehow they managed to get the #1 in the country ranked football team to get a safety in there when they're playing, grassroots fucking Oregon's university. I don't fucking know. Just some random school in Montana going up against Alabama or some shit, It's just fucking pointless. Fuck, college football is shit. But anyway, it's not as bad as college basketball, though. Except the actual playoffs for the college basketball is good. I will give you that. But the regular season, completely fucking pointless. Anyway, completely irrelevant to the video. If you're gonna hard cut away without even showing a replay of the finish that you missed because you're fucking shit, your technical team has no idea what they're doing. How much you paying those motherfuckers? I should fucking know about this shit because I'm always looking on NBC and Fox trying to find these director of technical positions because it's a fucking degree that I got. And I know that you need to be having around 8 to 10 years of experience running a fucking TV station. So I feel like people who have been doing this shit for over a decade should have the wherewithal to be able to see the finish of the fucking race. And this has happened how many times this year? How many times have we lost the Fox coverage? Because it doesn't happen in any other sport. That hasn't happened at all in the World Series, and I've watched all 3 games so far. Didn't happen once during Thursday Night Football or whenever the fuck that was. It didn't happen then. Didn't happen then. For fuck's sake, Fox. I feel like a rat in a cage, just on his spinning wheel, running in circles. Just every single time that I turn these races on, it's something else. Like, we can't just have a good race. Not even a good race. I'm not even asking for a good race. I'm just asking for... What's this guy doing up here? Oh, he's just turning. I'm just asking for normal, just be able to watch the damn race. That's all I want to do. That's all I want to do is watch the damn race. And we can't. We can't even get that. We can't even get that. It's insanity, dude. I've just gotten... I don't know what you want me to do. I'd like to get mad about the race. I'd like for, things to be... But that was a good ass race. I was planning tomorrow when I inevitably make a fucking video, because that's all I do with my life. I can't escape this shit. I was planning on just saying that, oh, Brett in the team, yeah, you led the race all fucking race long and you were going to restart 7th on the final stage, but you pit to fix cosmetic damage that wasn't even affecting the drive of the truck. It had maybe that much tire smoke coming off of it, but you're going to give up 7th, restart in the middle of a fucking field when there's going to be no one else pitting for the rest of the race, and oh, what do you know, you were caught up in a wreck like a fucking moron. Like, I haven't even talked about what happened in this race. But that's really not what this video is about. It's just Fox. You guys win Emmys for your coverage of this shit. They win Emmys. And you're gonna miss the finish of the race and hard cut to what is gonna probably be a blowout college football game. Genius. Genius! NASCAR, Marcus Lemonis, he still owns Gander. He owns Gander, I'm pretty sure. Give NASCAR an ultimatum. Either they pull out of Fox or Camping World pulls out of this shit. They already pulled out of this shit. Gander Outdoors pulls out of this shit. Okay? Because that's not fucking acceptable. It's not fucking acceptable. That's a police officer. That's a police officer that just drove past. That's going to be the only one unless it's a state unit so I can hook my phone up again. And, that's unacceptable, dude. They're going to miss the finish. And then they're going to completely disrespect NASCAR by hard cutting to a shitty fucking college football game. Nice. Without even the decency of just showing the fucking finish. Just showing like one lap. Just doing a replay with the guys being all, not even going to get Todd Gilliland's burnout. Did he do a burnout? Was his truck able to do a burnout? I don't fucking know. I'm driving. I don't fucking know. Unbelievable. Just what a showing of disrespect. What a fucking joke. Just, God, dude. God, that's so, just, what an absolute, If they did that to Xfinity, I probably wouldn't complain, because Xfinity has sucked ass this year, but trucks have actually been good this year. So, I've had investment in this shit. I had investment in that finish. And you know what happened in the actual finish was Burton actually overdrove 1 and 2 when Chastain got into Gilliland. I don't know if it was intentional or not, but he actually got inside of Chastain, ran him over, and spun himself out, and that probably got Gilliland the win. And no one is going to know this shit because they couldn't be bothered to show a replay or just not hard cut to a fucking color test screen. Like, oh my God, dude. I don't know what combination of words you want me to use. I've already used pathetic. I've already used unacceptable. I've already used disrespectful. Just, that's the trifecta right there. It's just complete joke and an embarrassment on Fox. And I honestly hope that NASCAR rakes them over the coils for this, bleeds them dry of funds if they want to stay on for this bullshit, Just an absolutely pathetic display by Fox, and I just don't know what else to say. That's just, you can't do that. That's just bullshit, all right? So anyway, this has been me driving. My voice hurts now, so I'm gonna have a hell of a time tonight, but hey, we'll make it through. But in any case, I should probably focus on driving or something. I don't know. Thanks for watching. This has been Kamikaze Games, and I'll see you in whatever the fuck I make next. Bye!